Previously on Unruly Eats, we went to Billy Joe's where we had brisket for the first time and had some amazing appetizers. And while American barbecue is not my favorite cuisine, Billy Joe's certainly made me take back my words because their meat was so tender it was falling off the bone. And while Billy Joe's opened my eyes to what the American barbecue scene is all about, today we'll be reviewing one of the most aesthetically pleasing restaurants I've ever come across.
Hi, my name is Carly Carvalco and I'm the general manager here at Via Gastrobar, and I can't wait to show you what we've got inside.
Where did Via Gastrobar come from?
Before this was a restaurant, it was a parking garage. From our first booth to our last booth is a 6-inch decline. It was bought out as a beer bar for a while, and COVID hit and unfortunately they didn't recover, which gave us the opportunity to come in and take it over. So we have a lot of cool things here that they installed, like our live wall, which has over 2,500 live plants in it. It's filtered and watered by this crazy science system that I don't understand, but it's really neat. When we came in, we wanted to fit the vibe of New Haven, which is a little bit less formal and a little bit more casual and fun and colors. And we have a neon sign that says Cocktails and Dreams. Our hashtag is Swallow My Spaghetti. So there's a ton of very New Haven-centric feels and things to this place that they don't have in other places.
Do you host any community events?
Seated alone, we can hold up to 180 people. That's just seating, so that doesn't include a lot of our bar events and a lot of our graduation events. We're so close to Yale that we host a lot of student events and student organizations. We do open bars, we do catered parties. We once hosted a weed conference. It was a bunch of people in the area who are looking to open dispensaries, and we opened up our space for them to have food, drinks, and a space to talk and have fun.
Yeah, that sounds great, but what about your cocktails and small plates?
We specialize in two things here, and not to brag, but I think we do them really well. Our food is Italian small plates, so Italian tapas. It is Italian with our own little flair to it. So we do have empanadas and we do have tacos, but our tacos are chicken milanese or shrimp tacos or filet tacos. And we do a ton of shareable options. Really what the goal here is to get you together with your friends, get you trying things, talking, and you can't talk when you have a giant entree in front of you, but you can talk in between small bites of small plates. Our cocktail program here is super unique as well. New Haven has one of the best cocktail scenes, in my opinion, in Connecticut, hands down. So we have a drink called the Tinder Date, comes with a little man, because if you have a Tinder Date in your drink, you don't have to open up the app. We have Unicorns Are Real, which is purple and sparkly, and that's definitely one of our best sellers. And last but not least, we have Smoke Show, which has a sage joint right on top. It is a spicy, prickly pear margarita, and it is insanely wildly good. For our food, one of our most popular items, hands down, are our tacos and our sliders. We have sliders that come on little tiny garlic knots, and they are out of this world crazy good. Another one of our really popular dishes is the potato gnocchi. It's this fluffy little potato gnocchi that is smothered in this butternut squash cream sauce with chunks of butternut squash in it. It's so good that they have it in every single one of their restaurants.
Welcome back to another Unruly video. If you're new, welcome. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you know when we post. If you're a returner, we're popping. Today we are in Via New Haven. Located at 260 Crown Street in New Haven, Connecticut, Via Gastrobar is one of the most unique places that you'll ever step into. From the very Instagrammable atmosphere to the amazing food and cocktails that they present to you, you'll find yourself wishing that you knew about this place sooner. Whether it be you traveling by yourself, with a first date, or even with a group of people, Via Gastrobar does an amazing job at catering to its customers. However, with all of these advantages, will Via Gastrobar be able to stand up against the test or just settle for an Instagram picture? And I have two special guests from CT, Isabel's Plates and Bald Bites here. Hello guys.
Hi guys. Thanks for having us. Yeah.
So I'll let you guys speak about your platform and how it came about. So Isabel's Plates, Isabel?
Yes.
Got the floor.
So I started Isabel's Plate several years ago when I was in college.
She was 16.
No,
Right? No.
no. I was a little bit older than that. Just because I always loved food. I don't cook, but I love to eat food. I grew up with a family that's really big into cooking. My mom owns a catering business in West Hartford, Connecticut, so food has just always been a really big part of my life. So I was always eating out and I was always taking photos of the food, so I was like, let me just create this platform to put it all in one place. So that's where mine started.
I started 2 years ago. During COVID, I was home and had nothing to do, so I started cooking a lot, taking a lot of pictures, and then the governor said we could eat outside. Right. So I was like, I'm gone. And I was out every single night, spending all my money on food, taking a lot of pictures. And then I said to my 16-year-old, what do I do with all these pictures? He's like, don't post them on your personal page because no one cares. Right. Here's how you start a blog. And like, that's kind of how I kicked mine off. So.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, and the biggest thing for me was that food, and I speak about it all the time, food was what brings us all together, realistically. And even in COVID, I think that's even more prevalent than anything else, is that in COVID, we're all like down in the shithole, in the house, not doing anything. Yeah. But we have to eat.
Right. And also trying to find a way to support local businesses.
Exactly.
And that was like a huge part of our pages too.
And a lot of the businesses that were like popping and going on before COVID, a lot of them shut down because of COVID. And so I think the two of you do an excellent job at not only showcasing how great certain places are, but also making it very relatable and very easy to access on your page as well. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why my logo will say, I'm just a bald dude posting food.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm not a culinary expert, I'm not a chef, I'm not professionally trained.
Right.
I'm just like a guy that likes to eat a lot of food, right? I'm not cool. You shouldn't follow me because I have the best clothes. I've been divorced twice. I paid child support, and I gotta go eat somewhere. That's it.
Right.
You
so
know,
you're very relatable.
you gotta be.
So the empanadas, sautéed shrimp, fried ravioli, lasagna, bared rib, chicken marsala.
Did you want to do the wings or the cutlets for the marsala?
What's better?
I suggest the cutlets because they're bigger pieces of chicken.
There you go. Let's do that.
We need more food because we're not getting enough. So.
Via spaghetti balls and the Italian tacos.
For the tacos, did you want to do the trio and get one of each, or did you want to do 3 of one kind?
Probably,
Go trio.
Probably trio.
I want to try this one. She brought us so many drinks. I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
But it looks good. So let's see. Wow. It's like, do you ever have like an old fashioned?
Yes.
It's like sweeter than that, but a lot sweeter. I don't know what kind of alcohol is in it, but it tastes kind of like it could be a bourbon, but it's very sweet. So really good, really good. Again, I'm just a bald dude posting food, so describing things is not, alcohol just kind of all tastes like fun to me.
Just loves it all.
This is a Karma Sutra, so this is probably the first time I've ever gotten to experience anything near that, but.
Oh my gosh.
This one's good too. It's got like a minty kind of, almost smoky, but not quite smoky flavor to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's got egg white in there for like the foaminess, right? And you can taste it. It's really, really smooth. Like this is a award-winning drink in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to stop talking and keep drinking. I'll let you guys do the rest of the time.
Isabella, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna start with my favorite, which is the Tinder date. I get it here every single time that I come.
Yeah.
But let's see.
The little guy is more ripped than me, so she asked.
Yeah, it's got this awesome little guy in it. That's why I get it. Okay. It's like very sweet and fruity. Yeah. It's got glitter, so it's pretty, so that's kind of why I like it. But I also just love the taste. Like it tastes like juice, honestly. Alcoholic juice. All right, and then this one's a new one for me. It's the Cash, Ass, and Lemongrass drink. So we'll see what that's all about. Okay, it's definitely very lemongrassy, I would say.
Really?
I actually really like that though.
This is how I imagine my ex drinking on child support day. With just my money clipped to the drink.
Yeah, there's like a little money hanging off the side. Yeah. I like it. I feel very bougie drinking it. So yeah. It's got a good taste though.
Okay.
Yeah. Still, this one's my favorite.
You've got two of the most popular and a new one in front of you.
Did you see we have herbs here, as it is legal in many states, but no, it's just sage. So we have the smoke show here with some sage and a raw paper. Looks like it has a jalapeno slice in the middle. We have the Bestie.
Hey Bestie.
Hey Bestie here with, I'm not sure what those flowers are, but it has flowers floating around. That one looks fun. And the one I'm more so excited in is this purple drink here, which looks lovely. I don't know what that is. That sage? Unicorns Are Real is what the name of this one is.
I don't know what kind of flower that is.
Like lavender?
Not sure. It might be.
I just know it's Empress Gin.
Empress Gin.
Right?
Which is what makes it purple.
Right. And which makes it purple. And she said that is a very expensive liquor to have. So we're going to jump in with this purple Unicorns Are Real. All right. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling it a lot.
Good.
A lot. It's a cool coasting drink, and you would have thought the gin would have give you a punch, but it doesn't. It gives you the unicorn is real feeling because it's very smooth, but has a lot of flavor and is very fragrant with that flower. So, and we have the Hey Bestie here. These flowers. What is that rim? Do you know what that's rimmed with?
She said it was like a basil.
Basil?
Bestie rim.
Don't quote it, but let's see.
Hey, bestie, the 2 words you probably never thought you'd say.
Yeah.
That rim though. Wow. Stronger than this, 100%. Stronger than that, but it's still very good. That rim is like very sweet. That sugar and something else. Amazing. Fragrant as well, very fragrant. But now, I wanted to try this one here.
Should we light it back up for you? No.
Let's see.
Up.
The smoke show. Oh. Okay.
You like that one?
All right.
I never order that
sharp.
because I walk in with a smoke show. So,
Nice.
points, yeah.
Yeah, big points there. Yes, this one's sharp. Has a sharp flavor to it.
Spicy.
A bit spicy, gets you that back of the throat hit. That's the 5 p.m. You and your boss got in an argument. You come here for that. Get your mind off the things. But we're also here to talk about some of the things that you guys gone through as you've gone through your food journey. The question is, what is the inspiration behind those 2 pages? So Isabel, we'll start with you and give you the floor.
Yeah, I think just growing up like in a very food-oriented family kind of inspired me, and I did it in college, and somebody I knew in college had started like a dairy-free food page, and I was like, well, I'm not dairy-free at all, but like I want to do something like that where I just show like all of the very full dairy like things that I eat, you know, because so that's kind of like the inspiration. It's just like my love of food and my love of supporting local small businesses, because I grew up with a mom that owns her own catering business. So I've been passionate about that my whole life too.
Okay. And you, Brandon?
Awesome. Me, I love food. So it's like I eat my feelings, and I have a lot of reasons to eat. So, but I also like I'm a really big like, I hate the social media culture.
Yeah.
My kids grew up in it, right? And so I wanted to be like the anti-influencer, like you should not try to live my life, but I do like to eat food, and here's what I like to eat. Go check it out, right? So I don't only go where it's free, I go where it's good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's like my thing, and there's no middle-aged bald influencers. So, right?
And I promise you, this is the first time we've ever met.
Yeah.
I feel like I've known him for a while. Very easygoing, so I can totally see that personality, and it shows on your page a lot, just because of the things that you show.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. So, and even just for myself, food, I've been with food for forever. I kept it in my back pocket, as you all may know, and this year I kind of just said, you know what, I'm going to show the world exactly what unruly is. Unruly really is not just, for my Jamaican folk out there, it's not just the unruly from Popcorn, but more so the unruliness within my own character. So we come here, we have exotic things, we can take one culture and another culture, blend them, make a beautiful cuisine and eat it. And so that's what unruly really stands for, and that's why I named it Unruly Eat. So I appreciate that, because
That's cool. I didn't know what to expect, because your name is Unruly Eats, but you're the nicest person.
Try my best.
You're very polite.
Try my best. So another big question for you two is, why specifically Connecticut? Is it exclusively Connecticut? Do you plan to travel outside of Connecticut? What's the aim within the next maybe year, 2 years, 3 years?
I've lived here my whole life. My father was the chief of staff for the last governor we had. We've always been big Connecticut people. But the second part of your question, the first thing is, why Connecticut? Is because I'm too broke to travel, okay? Again, back to the child support. No, but the second thing I want to say is, like, we would love to expand. So Isabel and I strategically don't have Connecticut in our name. Some people would be like, Connecticut, New Haven Eats, right? We're like, Bald Bites, Isabel's Plate, like, we'll go anywhere, you know?
Right.
So I think, like, as opportunity comes up,
You go.
I don't know if you feel the same way, but I'd like to hear your answer.
Yeah, I mean, why Connecticut? Because I live here, And yeah, I mean, I love to travel too. And then whenever I do travel outside of Connecticut, I do try to include different spots on my page, but it's mostly Connecticut focused. I did start it in college and I went to school in New York. So in the beginning of Isabel's Plate, it was actually mostly New York-based food. But yeah, I think it is cool to have that flexibility, like he said, of not having Connecticut in your name, so that we can have that freedom to travel. Because if you have if you're the Connecticut food page, then I feel like you can't.
Right, you're restricted a bit.
Right. So I like to have that ability to travel around.
One of the interesting things I think, and you're doing it, you're traveling, right?
Yeah.
You're all over the place. For us, when we travel, we get less engagement in our travel posts.
Oh, posts, right.
Because most of our followers are here.
Centralized.
So it's it takes a lot to actually get out and be global, like Devour Power, or a team like that, right?
Right.
So I think it's harder than it looks, but we'll have to. I guess we have to travel. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, traveling is a big one.
She's been trying to get me on vacation for 7 months since we met.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, we gotta go. We gotta be somewhere else.
So our food came. A lot of good food here. And
Listen, we're in New Haven.
Right.
You don't give a what's going on in New Haven. You're
Clearly.
just gonna walk in front of the camera, do whatever you want in New Haven, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
So wherever you guys want to start, we'll start. I think we should start with the lasagna.
What do they bring in the rest of the lasagna? My favorite thing my mom makes is lasagna, and my mom's Italian, so I'm a hard critic when it comes to lasagna.
For a small piece of lasagna, this is damn good.
Yeah.
You like it?
This is damn good.
What's the meat in there?
I was gonna say it's got some ground beef.
Ground beef?
Yeah. It's got some crispy bits, which I actually kind of like with
7
lasagna.
drinks in, I can't find it on the menu. Is it on the menu?
Might not be.
I was trying to figure out if it was sausage or ground beef.
I feel like it's ground beef.
Yeah.
It's like, it could be a mixture.
Yeah.
They could have mixed it, which is always a good thing.
It's good.
Lasagna, it's right. That's the point.
Right.
It's good.
Lasagna is damn good.
Yeah, I love lasagna. The reason I said bring more is because I like a big whole lasagna.
Right.
For myself.
Same.
Right, yeah. The fresh basil on top makes a big difference.
Let's move into the empanadas.
Isabel and I will share an empanada. You can have a whole one.
What is in this empanada?
So we have, all right, so
Can I just dunk mine?
we're stuffed with short rib, chimichurri, and a dipping sauce. That's what we've got. It doesn't say what the dipping sauce is.
No, but it looks a little
Pesto-y.
pesto-y.
It's a dipping sauce.
The official word.
Yeah.
It is pesto, definitely.
Solid dip in here. Healthy bite.
That sauce makes it.
It does it? Mm-hmm. These are not Cumberland Farms empanadas.
Oh my goodness, boy.
I'm obsessed.
Wow. Meat's juicy. It's not like the meat is dry. The fat must have been rendered perfectly in this because it's soft and tender.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
Yeah, the meat is so perfectly cooked, but the sauce on top and the crispiness of the empanada makes it absolutely amazing, right? I didn't even use any of that orange sauce. I don't know what that is. Are you guys done with your empanada already? Because I'm about to go unruly.
Yeah.
This
Go
is
unruly.
This is unruly eats where you just double dip and stuff. That's it.
Yeah, I could eat 5 more of these.
Yeah, that makes a difference too. All right, can we have 7 more empanadas and 7 more drinks? I mean, sorry guys, it's like Monday afternoon.
Can't get caught up on the empanada. Let's move into the taco.
All right, which taco do you want? You want the shrimp one.
I'll take the shrimp.
You want the filet mignon.
Kinda.
See how I know you guys already?
See that shit?
Ready?
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Tacos, cheers.
Yep.
That's good stuff. I'm gonna let you guys go first so I can keep eating.
You got it.
I've got the filet mignon taco. It's got little bits of filet mignon and then also some cheese on top. It works really well together. I like that the meat is cooked perfectly. It's not overdone. Because I like my meat a little pink, so it's perfect. Even for little small bits, it's delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like the taco of my dreams, basically. So I'm a fan. 10 out of 10.
The sauteed shrimp taco has coleslaw on the top. Coleslaw, perfect. Not overdone, not too much mayo, not all this extra shit. It is just right. It has carrots and cabbage and onions with small bits of shrimp, which is perfect. So took a bite out of that. And like I always say, if a restaurant gives you meat and you're paying for it, as long as the flavor backs it up, they're getting an A+. So this right here was amazing. They didn't skimp you on the shrimp as many restaurants may do because it's shrimp. It was damn good.
That's awesome.
10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I feel the same way about this one. It's a chicken Milanese. The chicken's crispy. I don't like chicken Milanese. It's like not a thing I would order in a restaurant, but in a taco, it's just more fun. It's crispy. There's some kind of like, it's almost like a pico de gallo on top, but it's not. It's like just individual vegetables, but it tastes really good. The crispiness of the chicken makes it for me, and so I would eat like 3 of these, but I'd also like to eat 1 of each. And I think the fact that you can get it in a trio is really cool because you can have a little bit of everything.
Yeah. So we all like our tacos.
We loved our tacos. Time to move on to something else, the fried ravioli. Our first rip is nice and crustified on the outside, which is great. Let's also dunk it inside of this marinara sauce here.
Everything tastes better fried, including ravioli. It's still got that nice cheesy inside, which I like. It's like everything that you love about like ravioli with a fried mozz stick all in one, I feel like, right?
I'm not a big fan of regat cheese. It's a little gritty for me. I like burrata because it's creamier.
Right.
But if you put anything in a fried anything with a sauce on top, I'm usually gonna like it. So this is actually something I can get behind. So it tastes really good.
Yeah.
It does.
I agree.
Same exact thing I would say for me is that the cheese is a bit gritty, but it's perfectly fine because you have the sauce to back it up, perfectly crustified on the outside, and the shell even is like soft and moist on the inside, then followed up with the cheese. So
It's like that perfect golden outside too.
we're gonna jump into the spaghetti and meatball, as you can see. So let's just dive in. Cheers there.
My mom used to make me eat spaghetti and meatballs when it was 85 degrees outside and I was sweaty with a cup of milk. And nobody wants that. So I have nightmares about spaghetti and meatballs.
I love the presentation too. I feel like
Right,
that's
on a-
really
on a
unique.
steak, yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool way to present like a classic boring dish, you know? Makes it less boring.
That's true. It is a classic boring dish. That's a good way to put spaghetti and meatballs. Yeah.
Smooth, very smooth. Meatball, very tender. As soon as you put it in your mouth, melts.
It's not dry.
Right.
It's perfect.
Spaghetti not overcooked. So we're doing pretty good.
The meatball is amazing.
Yeah.
I was trying to look and see if it's like regular ground beef. It feels like ground pork or ground chicken,
Right.
right? It's just a different color.
Yeah, different, yeah.
I'm gonna look at it and see what it is, but
Which I like, yeah. And they give you like a little sprinkling of cheese, which I like because I like to put cheese on literally everything. So
the meatball is
get that
unreal.
too. Yeah.
I'm really picky with spaghetti because I make my own sauce because my mom taught me how.
Right.
So like, I would like more seasoning in my sauce, but the actual meatball is absolutely insane, right?
That's how you know he's a real foodie. The man said he makes his own spaghetti sauce. And all of y'all that follow me know that I make my own spaghetti sauce.
Yes. When I was 16, my mom said, I need to teach you how to cook because you're not good looking enough to get girls on your own. But if you can cook, they will come.
Right.
And so she taught me how to be funny and how to cook.
You're
And those
damn
are
right.
the
You got-
two things I got.
You got both. Short rib,
ribs.
falling right off the bone. Right off the bone.
You make your own salsa? What else do you make?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
What's your favorite dish to make?
My favorite dish. My favorite plate to make is either curry chicken and roti or shrimp parmesan with
Rotini?
rotini.
Yeah.
Rotini. Yeah.
You like shrimp though a lot, don't you? That's your thing.
I'll do a cream parmesan with crab claw meat
Yeah.
and the shrimp.
Okay,
Amazing.
I like that. I'm a big shrimp person as well. I love shrimp.
Favorite plates to make?
Favorite plate?
Yeah.
Go. Oh, she doesn't cook.
To make? Yeah, sorry. I get
Eggs and
into this
oatmeal?
question.
Eggs and oatmeal.
Hey, I can do a little more than
No,
that.
what else?
but, like,
Say it then.
What is it?
I like to make baked chicken.
Baked chicken's good.
It's fine. It's good.
Salmon.
Salmon's damn good.
Yes.
What you got?
I like a chicken parm. It's like the first thing I learned how to cook, and it's like something I do well. I also like making beef Wellington because I feel like you get proud of yourself making that. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, it worked. Oh,
Right.
it's pink. Oh, you know.
Right.
So, and it's not that easy.
It takes a little bit.
It takes a little bit, but I also like a penne alla vodka with shrimp. You know.
See, now you're talking my language.
Yeah.
I'm a pasta guy.
Yeah,
As
me
you
too.
can see, I love pasta, I love shrimp.
Yep.
And mixing them both is out of this world. So we think about these spare ribs.
They're amazing.
Unreal.
Very tender. Literally fell off my bone. My bone is clean.
Yep.
This isn't the kind of place where they have a smoker in the back. So I wonder if they pressure cook it to get it this tender.
Maybe.
Because it feels like they smoked it for like 14 hours.
Right.
But that's not reasonable in a place like this. So they probably pressure cooked it or something, right?
Light seasoning. It's not overbearing, which is very nice. Not too much sodium, so you're not getting the gout. So we're gonna jump into the shrimp right now. Looks very good. Sauteed shrimp. Has some small tomatoes, some cherry tomatoes in there. And so yeah, you guys can feel free to.
Let me ask you a question before we eat it.
What's up?
What's your first impression?
First impression.
Because you love shrimp.
They have colossal shrimp. It doesn't look like it's overcooked, because overcooked shrimp would have been a bit smaller for colossal shrimp. Looks like the tails are on and everything, and the sauce is lightly coated. So it looks like it's gonna be perfect on the surface, but you can't judge a book by its cover. You got to try it.
It looks a little dry to me, but I think on the bottom
On the
we're
bottom,
gonna be able to
right?
get a
Pull
bunch
some
of
of that
stuff on
sauce
top, right? Yeah. I think they sauteed a lot of stuff and put shrimp on top.
Yeah.
The shrimp looks perfectly cooked and big though, which I like.
As long as shrimp isn't overcooked and it tastes like chicken, I'll be all right. I need to know that shrimp is shrimp.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. It's got to have that texture, right?
What's your thoughts?
Well, I'm not a shrimp girl in general, too, but I actually feel like it's kind of good, and it kind of turns me on to shrimp, and I like it with the beans. I think it's different with the beans, right? Like, what else do you have that's like that? No?
Right.
Brandon, what's your thoughts?
It isn't my favorite thing that we ate here.
Yeah.
I love shrimp. It's one of my favorite things. I would probably eat the shrimp taco if I had to choose shrimps.
Yeah.
But me, I'm not a bean person, so I don't know about sauteing shrimp with beans and tomatoes.
Definitely unique.
Again, all the food here is amazing, and you liked it, right? So it's just everybody's opinion.
Right.
I'm more of like a white wine saute on a shrimp type of person, right? Maybe
Saucier,
maybe some lemon,
Right.
not some beans and tomatoes. It's not for me.
Yeah, the flavoring it's okay, but again, it's an acquired taste for someone who likes that on their palate. So it might work for Isabel, but it doesn't work for me and Brandon. I think that was a perfect description of it. It's cooked correctly. It's not too chewy. It doesn't taste like chicken. I know it's shrimp, but the flavors are off with the beans and the tomatoes. Totally would agree with the white wine and some of that lemon, and that would be perfect for me. But
I think you ordered this, and they asked you wings or cutlets, right?
oh right, they did say that. I did say that.
And we said cutlets because she said there was more food. Woo.
Damn.
The sauce is good.
It's really good.
My days. That sauce though. Oh my days.
So if I was
Sauce
making,
makes it.
if I was making this, I would crispy bread the chicken. I don't think you're supposed to, but I fry everything, right? But the sauce is unreal. I love mushrooms.
I don't love mushrooms, and I think it's good.
Right. I'm not the biggest mushroom guy. I've had a lot of shiitake mushrooms, and lion's mane mushroom. This is damn good.
It's great, yeah.
Damn good.
I'm glad they brought this last when I was already full.
None of us were talking. You just saw us destroy the whole plate with no sound. And what does that mean? That means the food was damn good. 100% recommend this.
Food was good, and we're handling these drinks right now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so as you saw, we destroyed every plate that was brought to us. Shrimp might have been off the list for me and Brandon, but for Isabel, it worked. And a lot of you it'll work for. It's just an acquired taste. But overall, Via, I think it won me over. It got me 100%. So I appreciate you guys meeting me here today. It was amazing, and you guys look as good as your food on Instagram, and your personalities are even better. So I really appreciate you guys coming in and joining us to do this food review.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, this is awesome. Thank you. This is great.
No problem. Anytime, and hope to see you guys again, and we'll do it somewhere else. Maybe not Via, but somewhere else.
We'll be back, yeah.
That's pretty much it. I got something. If you want to watch something else, just stick around. This is like a Marvel movie. You got to wait till the credits are done. So you can watch that after we wrap it up. But we'll see you on the next one. But you'll only get that here at Unruly Eats. So appreciate you guys coming in. Time to do this question.
Follow this page.
Yeah.
Follow their pages 100%. Cooking at home or going out?
Going out.
Favorite cocktail?
I love a margarita, a flavored margarita.
What should not be missing from your kitchen?
Garlic salt.
Favorite snack?
Popcorn.
Favorite breakfast?
Eggs and bacon.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Favorite food blog?
Devour Power.
What's on your food bucket list?
The cottage in Westport.
Favorite pizza topping?
Pepperoni.
What's the weirdest thing you ever eaten?
I had a shot with a cockroach in it.
Cooking at home or going out?
Going out.
Favorite cocktail?
Old fashioned.
What should not be missing from your kitchen?
Parmesan cheese.
Favorite snack?
Popcorn.
Favorite breakfast?
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Favorite food blog?
Isabel's plate.
What's on your food bucket list?
Ford's lobster.
Favorite pizza topping?
Pepperoni.
What's the weirdest thing you ever eaten?
Snake.